the funny thing about this. You can get a happy squirrel to go with it.
Oh, that's cute. The happy squirrel.
And he does have definitely a devilish look. He looks like he's up to something for sure, which is true of most squirrels, if we're being honest. I noticed that they have it, his title is in French. And I thought, well, it probably says happy squirrel, but I had to do an image search and translate it to be sure, because you never know, they could have put a hidden joke in there for those of us who don't speak French. But the thing is, it is a fairly historic deck. And so they, you know, the old woodblock printing, it was easier for them to use J's instead of I's instead of J's, and V's instead of U's. So you can see there are several V's in here. So Google Translate did not know what this meant. And so I had to start replacing the V's with U's. But since I don't know French, I wasn't positive that all of these were supposed to be U's. So I kind of just did one at a time to see what would happen. And as you can see here, that I did get it translated, and it does in fact mean happy squirrel. But the super funny thing is that this was the last V that I didn't translate, or that I didn't change to a U. Let me get this one right here. And right before I changed that to a U, I got this instead. And I have no idea why, because that is not a word. In French, as far as I can tell, it doesn't actually mean hOrRiD. But I think it's so funny that it says the hOrRiD squirrel after we had just been calling him the angry squirrel. It does make a suggestion like, did you mean Hebrew? And I checked, and luckily Google Translate does not translate the French word Hebrew into hOrRiD, so thank goodness for that. So I have no idea why it says hOrRiD. That's not how you say hOrRiD as far as I can tell, but I'm so glad I grabbed a screenshot, because I've tried making adjustments and recreating it and it won't happen, so. But because of that, from here on out I will be referring to this guy as the hOrRiD squirrel, which I think really lines up with his origins.